Good day, my name is CHRISTALYN FLORES of grade 11 STEM B Wisdom. In this video, I'm going to discuss some example of higher order derivatives. So, example number 1 is f of x is equals to 4x raised to the power of 4 plus 3x cubed minus 5x plus 2. So, what to determine is the second higher derivatives. So the first step is to find the first higher derivatives. So 4 times the derivative of x raised to the power of 4 is 4x cubed plus 3 times the derivative of x cubed is 3x squared minus then 5 times the derivative of x is 1 plus the constant number is equals to 0. So the next one is 4 times 4x cubed is equals to 16x cubed plus 3 times 3x squared is equals to 9x squared minus 5 times 1 is equal to 5. So the next step is to find the second higher derivative. So 16 times the derivative of x cubed is 3x squared plus 9 times the derivative of x squared is 2x plus the constant number is equal to 0. So next is 16 times 3x squared is equal to 48x squared plus 9 times 2x is equal to 18x. So that is our final answer. Next is example number 2. So h of x is equal to x cubed cosine x. So what to determine is the second higher derivatives. So in this problem, we're gonna use the product rule, which is the derivative of f times g is gonna be the derivative of the first part f prime times the second part plus the first part times the second part, which is the g prime. So next, let's find the f, which is the x cubed, and then the f prime, which is the derivative of x cubed, which is 3x squared. And then next is, let's find the g, which is the cosine x, and then the g prime, which is the derivative of cosine x is negative sine x. So first, let's find the first higher derivatives with this product rule. So f prime, which is this one, 3x squared, times g, which is the cosine x, plus the f, which is this one, the x cubed, times the g prime, which is this one, negative sine x. So next is, let's multiply this one, which is 3x squared times cosine x is equal to 3x squared cosine x. Next is multiply this x cubed and negative sine x, which is equal to negative x cubed sine x. Next is, let's find the second higher derivatives. So in getting this one is, let's still use this product rule. Before that, let us know that this 3x squared is the first part, and then the second part is the cosine x, and this x cubed is the first part, and this sine x is the second part. So the derivative of 3x squared is 6x times the cosine x plus the first part, which is this one, the 3x squared, times the derivative of the second part, which is this one, the cosine x is negative sine x, minus the derivative of the first part, which is 3x squared, times the second part, which is sine x, plus the first part, which is x cubed, plus the derivative of the second part, which is the cosine x. So next, 6x times cosine x is equal to 6x cosine x. And then 3x squared times negative sine x is negative 3x squared sine x minus the 3x squared sine x minus the x cubed cosine x. So after that, let's combine terms, which is these two here. This one and this one. So the second higher derivative of this function is 6x cosine x minus 6x squared sine x minus x cubed cosine x.
Hi, Sir Franz. I am BOYONAS from 11th STEM B Wisdom. This is my example. F of x is equal to 7 raised to the power of 6 plus 4x cubed minus 5x plus 10. Then we're going to find the given function. First, we need to find the first derivative. F of x equals 7, and then the derivative of x raised to 6 plus 4 times the derivative of x cubed minus 5, and then times the derivative of x, and then the derivative of 10. To simplify, let's have 7 times 6 raised to the power of 5 plus 4 times 3 squared minus 5 times 1 plus 0. So first derivative is equal to 42 x cubed plus 12x squared minus 5. Then the second derivative of x is equal to 42 times the derivative of x raised to the power of 5 plus 12, the derivative, and then times x squared minus the derivative times 5 equal to 210 times 5x raised to the power of 4 plus 12 times 2x minus 0. So the answer is 210 x raised to the power of 4 plus 24x. So this is the final answer. If we have the second derivative function, that is 10 over x squared, we need to find the fourth derivative of the given function. For the second derivative of x, let's rewrite the 10x raised to the power of negative 2. We need to move the x squared to the denominator since we had the second derivative. Let's find the third derivative. 10, and then the derivative of x raised to negative 2. So let's have 10, then let's bring negative 2x. Negative 2 times 1 is negative 3 equals negative 20 x raised to negative 3. So this is the third derivative. So we need to find the fourth derivative. Negative derivative of x raised to negative 3 will be negative 20 times negative 3, then x raised to negative 4. Negative 20 multiplied by negative 3, so it is positive 60 x raised to negative 4. And to animate the negative sign of the exponent, we move x raised to negative 4 into the denominator to give the 30 over x raised to 4. So that's the final answer.
f of x equals 4x to the power of 6 plus 2x to the power of 4 minus 5x plus 4. So we need to find the second derivative. First, we need to find the first derivative. The derivative of x to the power of 6 in the power rule is 6x to the power of 5 plus 2. The derivative of x to the power of 4 is 4x cubed. The derivative of x is 1. 5, 1. The derivative of 4, 0. So, 4 times 6 equals 24x to the power of 5 plus 2 times 4 equals 8x cubed minus 5. So, in order to find the second derivative, we need to differentiate it. The derivative of x to the power of 5 is 5x to the power of 4 plus the derivative of x cubed is 3x squared. The derivative of 5, 0. 24 times 5 equals 120x to the power of 4 plus 8 times 3 equals 24x squared. So this is our second derivative, 120x to the power of 4 plus 24x squared. In this video, we need to find the higher order derivative. So this is my example. H of t equals 4t to the power of 4 plus 6t cubed minus 3t plus 8. So we need to find the second order derivative. First, we need to find the first derivative to find the second derivative. The derivative of t to the power 4 in the power rule is 4t cubed. The derivative of t cubed 3t squared. The derivative of t is 1. The derivative of 8 is 0. So, solve it. 4 times 4, 16t cubed plus 6 times 3, 18t squared minus 3. So this is the first derivative. So to find the second derivative, differentiate it. The derivative of t cubed is 2t squared, 3t squared plus the derivative of t squared equals 2t. The derivative of 3, 0. Sixteen times 3, 48t squared plus 18 times 2, 36t. So this is the second derivative.